playground, and toothbrush. And so the product that I created is...
So I went with the other two, holiday and playground. Those made me think, you know, we take kids to the playground and they have a blast. And I think sometimes the adults...
It's time to play What's the Big Idea? Now here's your host, Bob Sager.
All right, thanks, Brian. We have a terrific matchup today. So without further ado, let's meet our players. Roxana, so good to have you with us today. And before we dive into playing the first round, tell us a bit about yourself.
Sure, it's great to be here, Bob. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the invite. So my name's Roxana, and I'm the founder and chief game changer at All Personal, which is a bespoke training, coaching, and consulting company, all the way from Canada. And I work with small businesses and startups and also corporate organizations to help them build game-changing teams and cultures.
Well, listen, for our first international competition match, I couldn't ask for a better person to represent Canada versus the USA.
Okay, no pressure.
Luis, welcome. We're excited to have you on playing What's the Big Idea today, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Thanks for having me on the show, Bob. Let's see here. I've spent some time in the private sector, the public sector, and the nonprofit sector. Spent a lot of time just thinking creatively about ways to make improvements. And your show is fantastic because it gives us an ability to really tap into that creative thinking force that I think is valuable no matter what industry you're in, including working out, which is one of the things I'd love to do. I think I'm always looking for ways to get people to the gym, and that creativity that you're talking about is valuable.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So are you ready to play What's the Big Idea?
I am.
I'm ready to play. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this.
All right, beautiful. We are ready to dive into round one, and you've got 3 minutes, guys. Get ready, get set, and go.
Natural ingredients, no preservatives, no GMOs. When you want to treat your dog to the very best, treat them to True Nature Dog Treats. Find them online at TrueNatureDogTreats.com.
Introducing the Fishing Caddy. I invented the Fishing Caddy by consolidating everything you need to fish into one easy product. Place to sit, which also doubles up as a tackle box leg with 18 compartments. Ways to hold your rods, combines 2 rod holders in one attachment. Tension line holders on the front. It has an LED light attached to the front, has a padded handle for comfort, a detachable cup holder that doubles as a place to put your worms or your beer can. It holds up to 40 pounds of water weight inside. The Fishing Caddy does all those things while making it simple, easy, and fun.
And time's up. All right, so Roxana, it's your turn to tell us what the 2 words that you were working with were, what your idea is, and how it works.
Okay, so I used zipper aquariums, and actually the idea was that of a sort of a portable fish tank. So that is smaller, and you basically zip it up so you can walk your fish So when you go on holiday, you don't have to ask your neighbor to feed the fish because you can take the fish with you. And you just have this portable fish tank, which is a zipper aquarium. That's what it's called. And you can take the fish with you in the car or on a walk if you go somewhere, and no need to worry about the fish going hungry ever again. And it's good for when you change the water in the bigger water tank, fish tank as well.
Oh, yeah. You know what that reminds me of, Roxana, is there's sort of this trend of first dogs, right, where these ladies will carry dogs around with them, and this would be, you know, if you have more of an affinity for fish than you do for dogs, then this would be an alternative to that.
Yeah, exactly.
A very interesting idea. Isn't it amazing how an idea for a product can come out of combining zipper with aquarium?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, out of all of those words, and it's you just look at the words and you just choose two. It's funny how that works. Thank you. A lot of fun.
Quite amazing for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so Luis, your idea is?
Okay, so, you know, most of us who need glasses, you know, sometimes have to go get an eye exam and they got to look around for glasses while you're there kind of trying to make things happen very quickly. And I saw two words, branch and glasses, and I thought, you know, we could actually make it fun for people to go in to this lounge-like space where they can have, you know, maybe, you know, adult beverages, and, you know, it's membership-based. So, you know, maybe every 2 or 3 months they go in, they try different glasses, there's no rush, there's no hurry. You know, they find something that they like, they can, you know, have it set aside, and, you know, we can work with the optometrist to get them the glasses that they want, because obviously it's a big, important part of a person's life and persona, right? You know, the way you look is important. So we would invite people to come in and do this kind of shopping in a very relaxed environment and make it fun. You know, they could also meet other individuals while they're there and, you know, have a beverage and maybe a small appetizer. Alternatively, because we live in a COVID world right now and people maybe don't want to go out, you could customize a list of, you know, glasses that people can shop for and send that to them, you know, every 2 or 3 months so that it's tailored and they feel that it's very unique to who they are as an individual. I think it just gives it, you know, the kind of creativity that might allow somebody to just shop and feel comfortable while looking for new glasses.
I think that's pretty cool. And one of the things that I could see from that, Luis, is that in the non-COVID environment where you're face-to-face, is that the people that are going there immediately have a commonality in that they're glasses wearers, right? And
That's right.
So you've got something that you don't have to worry about breaking the ice with people that are there because you already have something in common to talk about.
That's true. That's very true. You're absolutely right. There's that commonality, so they'll almost immediately bond.
Right, right. That is a very, very interesting idea, and it'll be interesting to see whether that wins out in this round.
Yeah, I'm curious. I hope it does. But
yeah.
May the best man or woman win. The best idea may win.
Imagine that. Yeah, exactly. That's sort of the point, right?
That's right. That's right.
All right, time for round two. And round two is a little bit more of a challenge than round one. Round two, our players have to fit their idea for a new product, new service, or a new business into a specific market category. And the category that they're playing with today is travel. So, Roxana, are you ready to play round two?
Yes, I am.
Luis, are you ready and up for the challenge?
I am ready. Let's go there.
Fantastic. So get ready, get set, and 3 minutes from now, go. What do Choice Hotels, Workman Brothers Music, and True Nature Dog Treats have in common? They've all hired Bob Sager to create strategies to help them win bigger in the marketplace. In the era of COVID-19, a lot of companies just can't afford the fee for a proprietary strategy, but now you can get strategies on a subscription basis. It's like getting a case of Dom Perignon for the price of a can of beer. Learn more at spearpointonline.com and let us help you outthink the competition. All right, Luis, it's your turn to tell us what your idea is in the category travel. So tell us what the two words that you're working with were, and then tell us what the idea is and how it works.
Sure. Well, look, I love to travel, and I was thinking, when I saw the list of words, what would be interesting? So I saw pictures and I saw attraction. Most of us love to take pictures when we're traveling. That way we can show it to our friends and they can see where we've been. But I would design an app that would allow people to see pictures of different attractions. It would be very simple, kind of like Instagram. They would click on the picture and they would get a total breakdown of the travel package. Everything from the hotel to the car rental to major sites, foods, restaurants. So they would get a total breakdown. They would have a price at the end, and they could either click and buy right away, or they could save it if they were looking, to travel at a later time. The advantage of doing this is they could also work with a like-minded community that we would create through this app. And the more you travel, the more you get points. These points could eventually get you some really nice perks like first-class travel or perhaps even free travel. And if you promote the app, then that's also another way to get points, obviously get more people to join and travel as well. So I think it's just a nice way to make it fun and perhaps, competitive for people to join such a community and see the world.
Yeah, it sounds like that would really create a real community among people traveling generally, but maybe especially people that are using that app and traveling to the same destinations.
Even, yes, indeed.
Yeah. Hey, I like that idea.
And
I like that idea a lot.
Well, as I was thinking about it, I'm like, is there something similar already like this out there? And, I know we have a few for booking travel, but not anything that kind of creates an online community. So your show, this made me think about that, and I hope somebody grabs it and runs with it.
It would definitely take things to another level, wouldn't it?
I think so. Isn't it fun when you get to travel with like-minded people? They're excited about going to the place you're going to, eating where you're going to eat. I think it just makes it more fun.
Absolutely. So, Roxana, that's an interesting look on your face.
I needed more time.
Does that mean you're not a fan of the idea that you've come up with in the category of travel?
I am a fan, but it's not there yet. I need more. I need to polish it a little bit.
Well, listen. Sometimes I have found that the players, as they begin to present their idea, other things will occur to them, and just talk it through. Tell us what the two words are and what your idea is, and maybe something else will just pop right in your mind as you're explaining it.
Okay, so my idea was, the two words are pollution and insurance. And
okay.
So my idea was for a service for travel so that the service can be provided either by travel agencies or simply by, I don't know, hotels or cabins or camping sites or whatever it is that we can use for accommodation, right? So whenever we go on holiday, we can get, me as the person going on holiday, I can get a pollution insurance. And I can get it, there's two ways in which it works. So one way is if I choose to bike or hike or walk as my holiday plan, then I will get this pollution insurance very cheap, and it actually, that also gets me points that I can use for accommodation at the hotel or cabin or camping site or whatever, because I choose to bike or hike or walk or do that kind of stuff. So I don't use the plane or a car or whatever. So I get bonus points for that, and that helps me with cheaper accommodation as well. And how it also works is that if they pollute me when I stay at the hotel or camping site or cabin or whatever my accommodation means are, I can also claim some points for that as well. So.
Wow. Yeah, listen, I think you might be onto something there. I mean, if a resort or a hotel chain wanted to position themselves as the environmentally friendly place to stay, that would be certainly a way to do it, would it not?
Yeah, exactly. So we can. That's why I needed more time to figure out the way it would actually work, so that we encourage, for instance, even if I have to fly to a resort and I get this pollution insurance and I choose not to rent a car but to rent a bike to, walk around and do some sightseeing, then I get points.
I like it. I like it. All right, players, time for round 3, the ultimate challenge in terms of our regular play. It's the CEO round. And the CEO round works just like the first round in that your idea can be anything. There are no limitations. But instead of 10 words, you only get 3 to work with, and you have to use 2 of them. So it's really a challenge. But some of the greatest ideas come out of this. And so I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. Roxana, are you ready to play?
I am.
All right. CEO round time, the final round before we figure out who qualifies to play the light bulb round. You got 3 minutes, so get ready, get set, and go.
All right.
Natural ingredients, no preservatives, no GMOs. When you want to treat your dog to the very best, treat them to True Nature Dog Treats. Find them online at TrueNatureDogTreats.com.
Introducing the Fishing Caddy. I invented the Fishing Caddy by consolidating everything you need to fish into one easy product. Place to sit, which also doubles up as a tackle box lid with 18 compartments. Ways to hold your rods, combines 2 rod holders in one attachment. Tension line holders on the front. It has an LED light attached to the front, has a padded handle for comfort, a detachable cup holder that doubles as a place to put your worms or your beer can. It holds up to 40 pounds of water weight inside. The Fishing Caddy does all those things while making it simple easy and fun.
Time to stop thinking and tell us about your idea. So,
okay.
Roxana, we're going to go to you first in this final round. No pressure, but the entire country of Canada is rooting for you and hoping beyond hope that you can redeem their national pride.
Oh, righty.
So no pressure.
No, absolutely no pressure at all. And I'm sure Canada will be so proud of that idea.
So tell us what you got.
So the words that I use are playground and toothbrush. And so the product that I created is called Playbrush because, so this is a toothbrush that is specifically designed for kids ages, 1 year and a half to 4 years old, to teach them how to brush their teeth and to actually make it an enjoyable activity for them. So the way the toothbrush works is, first of all, it's a rechargeable toothbrush because it's electric, so that you can use it even when you take your toddler to the playground and they've had a snack and they need to brush their teeth and there's no washroom nearby available. So the toothbrush can be connected to a USB drive and can be charged this way. And what you can also do is, the way it works is it also has music on it. So you can add your toddler's favorite songs on the toothbrush. And so the toothbrush will also stop playing the song when the brushing is done, when it's over, when time's up, so that the toddler knows when they've completed that activity. And they can pick and choose their favorite song to brush on. And again, this is a toothbrush that you can use at home and you can take it with you wherever you go. This is perfect for the playground, but it's also perfect for perfect use anywhere you go, basically, even at home.
Yeah, listen, I'm not the judge. The judges decide who likes the ideas better. But I like that idea a lot. I think so many parents would get so much out of that, and the kids would have a lot of fun with it too. I can just picture, or I can just hear, in my mind, the song "Happy" by Pharrell Williams playing while they're brushing their teeth, right?
Right. I mean, yeah, it teaches them a healthy habit and in an enjoyable way, because there's a lot of struggles out there among parents teaching their kids how to brush their teeth properly.
For sure. Well, I think Luis is going to have a tough chore keeping up with that one.
Well, I sure hope so, because it's Canada's reputation here.
Right. So, Luis, tell us about your idea, what the 2 words were, and you only had 3 this time, and you had to pick 2 of them. So what were the 2, and tell us about your idea.
Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, those 3 words. I saw one, a toothbrush, and it just wasn't doing anything for me. So I went with the other 2, holiday and playground. Those made me think, we take kids to the playground, and they have a blast. And I think sometimes the adults forget to have a little bit of fun in their life. We got work, and we got other responsibilities. But wouldn't it be great if we could create an adult playground where, for example, if you like certain activities, I, for example, like to drive fast cars, and if you could go and spend the day with like a driver and then maybe cook a meal with your loved one and maybe, you know, do other activities throughout the day or week if it's you know, a package product that's longer than a day. You could do a lot of fun that would make you feel like you're having a lot of fun and also young. For me, I think it's increasingly important when I go to the gym, you know, with COVID it's been a little bit harder, but it's important for people to remember that age is just a number. So you got to look for ways to stay young. And I think hiking, kayaking, outdoor activities are a great way to do that. And I think people would have a lot of fun building those kinds of communities together. You know, if they're having fun, they're going to keep coming back for more. So what do you think, Bob?
Well, there's nothing like, you know, feeling like a kid again to keep you young and keep you vital, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah. I mean, look, when you take vacations, you take the family, what are some of the things you do? You know, you'd like to go out there and explore and, you know, if you can learn too, right? Go out to the local community, maybe get tours, maybe learn about, you know, winemaking or history or whatever. It just makes it a real fun experience. And, you know, why not, you know, take the adrenaline up a notch? I think that makes you feel alive.
Yeah, I really like the idea of embracing your inner child. You know, one of the things that I love about that is that one of the beauties of children is they don't know what's impossible yet,
Yes.
right? So, yeah, maybe by experiencing something like that, especially on a semi-regular basis, you would begin to embrace new possibilities in your life.
Target your impossible and make it possible. It's, you know, that's what that made me think of when you said that. I mean, that's part of the reason why I came up with that, Brian. I wholeheartedly agree with you. And isn't it silly that you kind of put limits where there were never meant to be any? And yeah, I think you got to blow that up and just go have fun.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's one of the things I hope people take away from watching this show is, you know, expanding possibilities in their mind of what they can do and what they can come up with.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's possible. I mean, you see what we're doing in a few minutes. It's an awesome thing, so keep up the good work.
Well, Luis, you didn't win, but I hope you had a lot of fun playing What's the Big Idea?
I sure did, Bob. I'd do it again.
Wonderful. Roxana, I'm so excited for you. You are the sort of regular season champion for today, and you've made it to play the light bulb round. Are you excited?
Yeah, I am. Of course. Woohoo!
Awesome.
Canada, I
Awesome.
made you proud. So far.
Well, listen, if you thought the CEO round was tough, boy, the light bulb round is really, really tough. A lot of people don't make it, but I'm excited for you to play.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
All right, Roxana, you have 3 minutes to play the light bulb round and come up with an idea in all 5 categories. Something edible, something wearable, something for the household, something for an office, and something to do with entertainment. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah.
Ready as you'll ever be?
Exactly.
All right. Get ready, get set, go. What do Choice Hotels, Workman Brothers Music, and True Nature Dog Treats have in common? They've all hired Bob Sager to create strategies to help them win bigger in the marketplace. In the era of COVID-19, a lot of companies just can't afford the fee for a proprietary strategy, but now you can get strategies on a subscription basis. It's like getting a case of Dom Perignon for the price of a can of beer. Learn more at spearpointonline.com and let us help you outthink the competition. And time is up. Oh, you look, I can't tell what that look is. Is it excited or is it frustrated?
Well, both. I was on to some things here, but definitely not exactly where I wanted to, but hey, I'm close. I know I'm close.
All right, so does that mean that you didn't come up with an idea for all 5 categories, or you did?
So I kind of did. For some of the categories, maybe it's half of an idea. So.
All right. So let's go down through the list. Let's start with something edible.
Okay. So something edible. I said I used snap eggs. So that, in my opinion, is sort of like the fast food for eggs, because these are special eggs that get cooked faster.
Okay. And what about something? All right. And what about something wearable?
Something wearable. Well, that's the thing. I said, okay, I use dust an ornament, and basically it's like a suit that helps you not get dust all over you when you clean or when you renovate. You call it a dust ornament, and it's basically like it's the suit that you wear when you renovate your home, and there's a lot of dust around.
Okay. I think that's reasonable. Okay, and what about something for the household?
So for the household, the concept is calendar income.
Okay.
But I don't know how it works. So.
Okay, you don't know what calendar income is?
I don't. I know that it's supposed to be income that comes automatically on specific days that you create on your calendar. But I don't know.
Okay.
More than that, I don't know how it works.
Okay. All right. It's like half of a seed of an idea.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And what about something for the office?
So for the office, I use breath rackets, and this is like a special racket that you get to use when you need a break, either in the office or when you work from home, right? Because we need to move. So what this racket does is it also, when you move with it, and you can do sort of like tennis moves, but not only, because you can also do aerobics and all sorts of other exercise with it. It also helps you breathe properly. So it helps you count your breath and inhale and exhale well. You can also use it to teach kids how to meditate, and you move the racket depending if it's an exhale or an inhale. You can move it around and it helps you.
So it's an exercise device.
Exactly.
But it's designed that you can have it and work with it in an office.
Yes, ideally in the office, because we don't move when we work, or not enough. So.
And finally, something to do with entertainment.
Entertainment is, I use Zoo Order, and it's what you do. So instead of going to the zoo, what you can do, this is a kind of a Netflix of zoo. You get you make an order to visit a zoo, but it's online, so you actually get to see images from different countries of different animals. So you can see animals in Africa or Australia or South America, North America, whatever continent or country you choose, and you get to see animals that live in that specific area, and depending on your order, it's online.
Well, I would say, Roxana, that you came up with 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah. I told you that. Yeah, I was almost there.
I think that's about as close as you can come without actually nailing all 5 of them.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel better. Thank you.
Well, I hope you had a whole lot of fun playing What's the Big Idea.
Yeah, I sure did, Bob. Thanks a lot.